Milton City, Bermuda. We came back in bus and the
Microphone check.
There we go.
All right.
going to explain. We are
Yes,
leaving
this will
city
be about
now.
40 minutes before we get to St. George. You know, we're gonna drive
Going
around
to St. George.
St. George's Day, and I'll let you guys out again. So you see this yellow building on the right, called Christen. So the Christen family and the Aubrey family and the Walker Christophers, they were all pirates. Yes. So Bermuda's, so there's been like basically stages of influx of money coming into Bermuda. So the first step was the aristocrats from England, the earls and dukes of wherever. So you got the Earl of Southampton, Devonshire, that bought land and had parishes named after them. Then the next influx was from captains of pirate ships, but not just piracy in the Atlantic and Caribbean, but also piracy in like Mediterranean and Indian Oceans, and they brought their treasures here to basically launder it, build houses, bought estates.
This is City Hall,
they were
Milton City
distracted.
City Hall.
Oh, sorry, just on our left we have this City Hall and Masterworks Art Center. The Gibbons family was also let me not stop saying this before they start suing me for living defamation. So, I'm not gonna say the pirates, but where they got the first set of jewelry from and inventory is questionable. On our last Disney Cathedral. So Bermuda, like I said, was still a UK colony, and our main religion, well, denomination of religion is the Church of England, what we call Anglican here, and I think you all call it Episcopalian in the States. So, like I said before, every parish has their own church, and the church hosts the records. They also have plots, grave sites are family plots. They're not individual plots. So your family pays a small fee to maintain it for the years, and these graves are not above ground. And what it looks like most times, they're actually 14 feet deep. So you end up getting on top of each other also.
Wow, look at all these children.
So, not like if you're into that death door spot and you want to get rid of your husband, you can send him back to his mother. Or you could move back here with your parents for eternity. Right now we're on Court Street. Court Street, basically the economic empowerment zone. This is where you get all the local cuisine. A lot of the Caribbean folks that moved to the island in the mid 1900s, they've set up shop here. So you get a lot of the Caribbean cuisine. So you get the jerk chicken, yak scale. Bermuda is a unique country because it's quite a good mix of people on the island. And since we are an international business hub, you get people from Africa, the African nations, Europe, all melting pot. It's like a little New York of people.
Oh, was he? Oh, I didn't
I
know
heard
that.
that accent and I turned around and I looked and I was shocked.
Yes. So just right here we have our equivalent to a DMV. We call it TTD, our Transport Control Department. So the people just as miserable, the lines just as long. Spend hours upon hours there when you have to relicense your vehicle. Interesting fact about Bermuda, we only allow one car per household.
Oh, wow.
So you can have as many mopeds or bikes as you want, but one personal car. So if you and your significant other live in work in opposite directions, you gotta put somebody on the bike.
Do many of the local people here use the electrical vehicles, those little cars?
These small ones?
Yeah.
No, but we have large electrical vehicles that we use.
Will they permit a family to have two if one's electrical? Or
No.
still just one?
Still just one. There's ways to get around it, like you use your granny's house. Who's not driving anymore to license a vehicle, or get a taxi permit, or open up a business and you can have a van. You can have like buses like that. So right now we're going to Blackwatch Pass. Blackwatch Pass got blown up and blown through because before they used to before the city of Hamilton started taking all the goods, they actually used to bring all the goods to this side, the North Shore side of this part of the island, and they used to use donkeys to pull everything over to the city.
Yes.
They got tired of doing that, brought the donkeys, so they just blew a hill through. So no more up and over, just straight through now. Right here is an area we call docking stool. The docking stool was a way to stop the women of the country from gossiping or telling lies against their neighbors. So they used to dunk them until they repented for their sins. On our right, we have the governor's mansion and government house grounds. So, like I said, we are independent, and we have a governor appointed to
This
us
is the governor residence.
from the UK.
Yeah. So pretty.
So the governor is appointed every 4 or 5 years, and the role is not to basically run the country, even though they're the head of the police and anything paramilitary or military. So they show up for the parades and ceremonies. The role is to take charge of the legislative side of the island. Becomes corrupt, and they have to ensure that we don't. We have to ensure that we don't contradict any UK laws. So if it's not legal in the UK, we cannot make it legal here. But if there is corruption and the governor finds out, she has the power to take over the island's government for a time being until everything's reappointed and made right again. It's happened recently in British Virgin Islands and prior to that in the Turks and Caicos, where the governor had to take control of the government. But we are on a parliamentary system just like they have in the UK and Canada, where the party of power chooses their own leader to run the country. Just on our right, this smokestack is our incinerator. So if you wonder where our trash goes, it goes into this incinerator and basically it burns, and it gives back about 4% of the island's electricity. So it's got a dual wheel. And nearby here is our desalinization plant.
Palm tree garden.
If you have any questions, just shoot them along the way. I might not answer, I might miss it during this tour.
Left side is the ocean, right side is the population and the greenery. Throughout the summer, this side of the island never gets any rough seas. Wow. Winter time is when the winds start blowing in from the north.